Drake is a smart guy. See, that song that Drake was performing was Circadian Rhythm, and he dropped it on his D2C website, 100gigs.org. Us as consumers had access to it without the label's input, and it was on the website for about 2 weeks before it even hit streaming services. And when you listen to the song, you might think he's talking to his rap peers like Kendrick, ASAP, Metro, whoever he went at in the beef, but he's actually talking to UMG. How am I still up? Tried to run my name through the mud, damage my reputation, put profits over protecting me as an artist, doing all of that. How am I still up? And I just know UMG is punching the air right now because he's performing this across the entire world and they're singing it word for word. Mind you, UMG is actively plotting to take Drake out. That's Lucian Green, CEO of Universal Music Group, and that's Dr. Dre, Kendrick's OG. And their play is to basically use Kendrick as a tool to get Drake out of his spot, no matter how inorganic it may be or seem. The thing with that though is Kendrick's performance at the Super Bowl and the crowd's reaction tells us how well that plan may actually fare out. There's a good amount of people saying Kendrick should have done more to his performance instead of making it just about Drake. And this is just what comes up if I type in trash on Twitter. Like, these are all tweets just regarding the halftime show and how it was underwhelming. This is the facts. This is just reality. So after watching those clips, you may start to see why UMG may start feeling a little stressed about how their plan is going to fare out. The cancellation of Drake is not looking like it's going that well. Especially when you add in the lackluster reception to Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. This clip of him performing a song that was released independently, he still had to eventually release it through the label, but for 2 weeks it was the independent release, and he's doing a performance across the world where they're rapping it word for word. And funnily enough, he makes sure to be performing at the exact same time as Kendrick to remind his fans, haters, and most importantly UMG of the exact values he brings to the table. Look, I'ma just say it again, he's a smart guy when it comes to leverage, when it comes to renegotiating his deal, or however this lawsuit may work out in terms of settlement. There is going to be added leverage because of what's currently playing out. Kendrick's reception after being crowned the champion of hip-hop, and Drake's reception after being deemed knocked off by Kendrick Lamar. On paper and in the strategy rooms, they probably thought it was a clear-cut case of how the culture and everyone will move forward, but now we're seeing in live time how that's not the case. So what do y'all think? Did the Super Bowl backfire for UMG and Kendrick, or was Kendrick able to do what he was supposed to do and UMG really takes the L in this? Do you see Drake taking a dub in any way, or did Drake just take the overall L? What y'all think? I think Drake took a dub, and I also think this whole Super Bowl thing is going to help his case, but time will tell.